Hello, in this lab we are going to see how to write a Docker file, and it's going to be a long one. So if you want to see like just the solution, then go to the timestamp of 55 minutes into this video. There you will see the exact solution, and before that, like in the first 55 minutes, I'm just learning how to write a Docker file, how to execute the steps and everything. So for the first 55 minutes I am learning stuff, and at the very last 5 minutes I will be implementing it for the second time, just to show like how to do it, just the solution. So if you want to see the solution only, you can go to the last 5 minutes. For this lab, this is the lab and I have already started it. So let's see how we write a Docker file from scratch. Now we know a basic syntax of Dockerfile, like we can. Okay, let's see how we write a Dockerfile from here. Okay, and before even going there, let me search for a example Dockerfile. Best practices for writing Dockerfile. What is a Dockerfile? Okay, so in a Dockerfile, we write from, like, where is the image being, like, where is, yeah, wait, creates a layer from the image, yeah, where are we taking the image from, and then where are we copying the files. So dot means the current directory and all of its file to where, to app, right? And then we run the commands that are being used, and cmd is the by default command that we run while the container runs. Okay, anything else? No. Yeah, okay, we did not see the best practices. Where are the best practices? Let's see the best practices from label and run apt-get using pipe command. We can use cmd, expose, env. There are multiple things, add or copy, entry point. So I suggest that you go through this whole documentation, through this whole page. Like, you can search for best practices for Dockerfile and it will take you to this page. And I will be going through this whole page after this video, definitely. And okay, let's see what we have on our hand right now. As per recent requirements shared by dev team, they need to customize images, and several testing requirements have been shared with team. So create Docker file at this location and in this server, and use this image, and then install Apache on this port. Okay, let's first go to the server 3. I will be SSHing into it. Alright, so I am inside. Now what we have to do, we have to go here, or instead I will just do it like vi Dockerfile and initialize it. Write from which, from ubuntu, and anything else I can write here. Copy py dot slash okay, and maybe directly we have to write. Okay, install Apache 2 and configure it. Okay, in a thing I noticed, like there is no hint or anything else. Okay, install Apache 2 and configure it to work on this. Do not update any other thing. Okay, let me see if I can write run what. Let me go to the best practices one. What is the installation command for Apache 2? It is apt install Apache 2, but I'm not sure if that is good to do. Let me search it on Google. Like, okay, instead of searching it on Google, I'll go to Bard first. Right, her Dockerfile to install J2 on ubuntu and why I'm doing this is because I just want to know like a basic syntax. I'll refine that the output of this later, but as an entry point I want to see like how we write it. So I want to see the syntax because this is my very first time writing it manually. Okay, okay, install Apache 2, run apt-get update and apt-get install. Yes, Apache 2. Okay, so I was thinking of it say in a similar way कि instead of apt I should use get, because okay, let's search why we use apt-get, because it was in my mind and didn't actually thought of it. apt-get. Let's see the difference first and then we'll move forward. Both are package management tools, but they have some key differences. apt higher level interface combines common commands, more automated, more efficient, newer tool. Lower level interface, individual commands, less automated, less efficient, older tool. But gradually it's being replaced by apt. apt interface level higher, combined format, we can use multiple commands through apt. Automatically dependency handling, efficiency is more, newer, more, most users. In general, unless you need fine-grained control over package management, it is recommended to use apt for its ease of use and automation. However, if you prefer more detailed approach and are familiar with apt-get, you can still use it efficiently. Okay, so for a Dockerfile, let's be very specific and use apt-get. Now, because apache that is correct, I will be adding pt apt-get update and I have to get install Apache 2, right? So this is done and we don't have to copy anything because we don't have a application currently, anything that is there, I guess. That's why. Anything else, run apt-get update. Okay, we have to pass the while flag as well because it will ask for yes or no and then it should be able to pass it automatically. And anything else, configure Apache to listen on port 808189, run echo Apache port. Okay, then copy default virtual host configuration, enable the virtual host, restart Apache, expose port. Okay, not going to do that exactly. Now I will search for this thing. See, I know we have to install Apache, that is okay. Now this is also looking somewhat okay. We can run echo to listen on this port file, right? But okay, looks okay. Now, not sure of the other commands. So let me see, there should be a solution for this somewhere on the internet. The whole point of this video is to learn. That is why I'm using help from the internet. Let's see. Right, Docker PS, Docker images. No. Okay, so here's the Docker file that they are using. Now, I have done this correctly from Ubuntu. Args Debian frontend non-interactive. I have no idea what this is for. Run apt-get update, apt-get install Apache 2 -y. That is also good. Now, this is what they always use to change something from this, but it did not run in my case. Then they are exposing it, and then they're using the command apache 2ctl -d foreground -k start. I am unsure of this and I am okay with this, but this is something that I could not run in my previous lab, and I'm going to ask Chad like Bard for this. This command did not work. Actually, Bard is not a good with that much coding. I should have used ChatGPT. No mind, but we'll use it. And I'm comparing it to this. Let's see what result it gives us. This command did not work for you because it might have encountered errors during execution. The command will add a new line to the end. It will not replace an existing line. That means it will listen on board. If you want to replace the existing line of a port instead of adding a new line, you can use the following command. Oh, this command will override the entire contents of port with just the line this, making sure this is what you've been running. I do not want. Okay. So let's see now what it will say. See, the problem is that it did not run for me. Again, it is saying to use a sed command. Okay, let's do a different approach. Okay, instead of running that command on our application directly, let me make a local file. Let me try this command there. If it works on my local system, good, then we'll use it in our Docker file, else we'll have to see something else. Okay, okay, so I'll open my terminal. Can you come down? Thank you. What I will do is I will create a new file. Touch, no, AC. Okay, touch. What should I touch? Ports.conf, right? And I will echo hello and to where ports.conf, and I will cat. See, so we have hello. I want to add a new line here. That is what? That will be listen 80. Let's see. Okay, now I want to replace this with the one that I have. Okay, so extra character at the end of p command. What is the end of p command? Not sure. Let's ask Bard for this. I got this error. Let's see why we got this error. And we will also search it up on Google. Let's see. Okay, let's try a different command. They're saying I can use this command. Okay, it worked now. Is there a difference? We used I flag earlier and now we used E flag. Everything else is same. I did not work, E worked. Let's ask charge it. Oh, Bard. You can also use option to specify the end of the line. For example, the following command will print the ports content up to the first space. Okay. There's something different with the flag. Now I'm going to ask. Hey. Hi. I. Let's ask Kiwi why this E flag worked. This I flag stands for in-place editing and tells set to modify the original file directly. However, it requires write access to the file and can be problematic during scripting. E tells S to apply a specific substitution expression. It operates on the input provided but does not modify the origin file. It makes it safer and more versatile for scripting and batch processing. We'll need to redirect the output of the set command or add the changes back to the file, for example. Okay, is it so? Okay. ls minus l. I only have one file, but it is saying okay, it does not change. It is changing for me. Okay, let's do it one more time. Running the same above command. Now instead of, okay, I know that there is no 80 in my file, and let me try running it as it is. Worked. 88889 worked. Instead of 80, let me try 3. Listen, 80. It got back to the same one. How? Okay. Okay. Cat. Okay. So Bard is correct. E will not change the contents of the file permanently. Alright. What if I pass in I again? I is not working. Not sure why it is not working. Let's try this different approach. Let's try this approach. Okay, this worked now. Okay. I like this one. At least it is working. So let's use this one in our project. Right. So I have these two files, and what are these used for? These are used for mapping the port. Let me pick it up from here. Hope it is not giving anything like that. Okay, I'll use it from Bard. Yeah, here it is. Configure Apache to listen on port 8089. Install Apache 2. It's always nice to have comments. Right, and this line is not usable. Now we are done with configuring the port. Anything else do we need to do? Okay, we need to start Apache. Anything else? We need to start Apache. Okay, expose. Let's ask what this is for. See, it is also saying expose port on this, but why? Is for. Okay, maybe I don't even need to do that because it is saying here. This line exposes port to the outside world, allowing users to access the Apache server through this port. Cool. We will have this. Anything else? Restart Apache. Enable the virtual host. Yeah, I know that the copy the default virtual host configuration. Enable the virtual host. What is this A2 insight? This line enables the copied virtual host configuration. Okay. Run systemctl restart Apache 2. This line restart the Apache 2 service to apply the configuration changes. Let me recall what that was about. See, there was this one command we used to start a service, then it was service start apcha2, right? It was to run the Apache 2 server. Run Apache 2. Because system control does not work in this legacy format of CentOS that KodeKloud is using, as we have seen in our previous labs. Anything else? It's saying to start Apache in the foreground through Apache 2 CTL -d foreground. And I'm gonna search it here also. User SR has been Apache 2 CTL. See, Apache 2 CTL -d foreground -k start. -d foreground. Okay. What is Apache 2 CTL? Let's see. This line sets the command for the container to run Apache 2 in the foreground. This is helpful for development purposes as it allows you to see debugging logs and interact with the server directly. Right. So I need to see the output. That's why it needs to run in foreground, not in detached mode. That's why it's saying that. Now, okay. It is saying system to restart Apache 2. This done, this done, this done, this done. I'm going to use this, but I will change a few. Like, I'll ask Bard what this is for. What if I use this command at end of explain the command. Okay, I'll just do it like this. Apache 2 CTL. This is the path of the Apache control script, which is used to manage the Apache app server. This -d flag tells the Apache 2 CTL script to run in the foreground. This means that the script will not be automatically killed when the container exits. This option specifies that Apache 2 should run in the foreground and not be demonized. Okay. This flag tells... Why is it happening like that? Okay. This flag tells Apache 2 script to perform a specific action. In case the K option followed by the value start tells the script to start the Apache web server. Therefore, the entire command essentially states start the Apache web server using Apache 2 CTL. run in the foreground and don't exit after starting Apache. This command is typically used in Docker containers to ensure that Apache web server is always running and accessible. Cool. So now it was giving me a start command here, and Docker file that was given to me by Bard did this. Right now. Okay, cool. Yeah. Now let me do it like this. Start Apache in foreground. And I'm not going to give it the entire path. Let's see because how it will run. Is there any difference? It is almost same, just we have this -k start. Okay, I will ask for it to differentiate between this and this. Like, I want to see why we have to specify -k start. Okay, this one explicitly starts the server using -k start flag. Start the server automatically if not already running. No mechanism for graceful stop. Listens for seg init and seg down signals for gracefully stop. Okay. If you start, this command only starts the server. It does not provide any mechanism for stopping. If you want to stop the server, you need to manually send a signal, whereas this command starts the server and also listens for signet and system. When one of the signal is received, the positive signal is stop gracefully before exiting. Okay, nice. For this right now, let's just run it like that. Anything else do we need to do? I think this Docker file is good, looking good, and I'll just okay. I'll stop it. Cannot open file for writing. Why did it not? Okay. Here. Why is it not stopping? Okay, I've copied the file. Now mind. I'll stop it somehow. Let's see if it is written. No such file. Okay, I'll touch it. Permission denied. Okay. Sudo su minus banner is PIGGRPEL. Now do I have the file? Should have the file. I will write touch file. Okay. PI let me get the entire contents. Okay. Now I'll cat and see if my file has been written. Yes, my file is there now. What do I need to do next? I've written the Docker file. I've done all of this. Do I need to start it now? Let's go and see this documentation. Hey. Run build command to create an image. Opt Dockerfile. Okay, so Dockerfile is there. So I need to change the directory into that Dockerfile location. Let me clear this screen. clear, clear, and list the file ls install. We have one Docker file. Let's build it. So the way to do is docker build. Why is it okay? Why is it not writing hello? Okay, might be some problem. All right, docker build and minus t Apache 2. Minus t Apache 2 is doing just giving it a tag. Build an image from a Docker file. So okay, it is also saying dot from the current directory, right?
Over to me, tab. Well, nice.
Cool. Now it is running.
Empty.
Oops. Oh shit. Didn't work. Hey. Let's try running the I flag then, because it is also giving me the I flag. Right. And also it said that can't read ports, no such file or directory. I have to give the entire path. Okay, now and docker ps. Let's see docker ps. There is no container running. Yeah, because I did not start a container. Okay, docker admin. Let's see if there is an image. 12 days ago, 52 seconds ago, none image ID. Okay, I will remove it. So RMI I had to do. Image is being used by stopped container. Okay, then I'll stop the container, then delete the container. This is the container. I'll delete this container, and then I will remove this image. Alright, let's start a fresh vi, and there's this file. Now I need to change something here. Need to change from, first of all I need to provide the entire path. That will be this etc slash need to provide the entire path. And instead of giving it -e, let me give it -i. We'll see if it works, right? And just in case, I'm just copying it, and It did not work on my case because maybe I did not provide the entire path. Right. Okay, this should work. It is also given here similarly. Should work. Let's see. Running docker build command again. Let's see if it works now. Okay, no such file or directory again. C run sed -i. It gave the same error again. Okay, we'll try once more. Control. What I'm gonna do is copy this entire thing oh conf not config. Is that so? Is that the reason? Was this just a typo error? Okay, if it was just a typo, then I'm going to use my original command, which was let me paste it here. I'm going to just try this one more time. Okay, so according to the one that worked on my PC, this one should work. But yes, we'll try this first. Okay, we don't have much time because the lab is also going to end and it's been a very long video. Let's see now. Will it work? It should work. It worked. Did not work. Service start Apache to return a non-zero code. Oh wait, did I say service start Apache too? In the Dockerfile? Oh shit. Okay. Okay. I implicitly added a start command, which was not to be added. Okay. So this is the final command that I have. Now I know that this is working, that's why I will. Okay, keep it same. Now let's build it again. Okay, yes. Oh, I provided I flag. This is bad. This is bad. I should have provided E flag. I know. But it's okay. Like I flag ran, then everything is okay, right? Because it is just doing it in this and then it is changing this. Okay. So see, we have Apache 2 image. Should I check? We still have 8 minutes. I can do it in that time. So this worked, but I want to try a different thing. Like I want to change it. See, in there, I want to have it with E flag. Right, because the I flag word, we know that. Let's see this. And I will try to check it then. It worked. Let's check it. It worked. Cool. Now I will run this lab once more to check it with the different flag. So let it run, let it go away. Till then I'll go to this first one. Okay, so now doing everything just like we did in the last time, and okay, it is server 3 this time, so I'll log into server 3 ssh. Yes, I'm inside. Where I got this from, it is from this place. Now what I need to do is need to have sudo permissions, sudo su minus y, because otherwise I will not be able to create a new file in this location. For that only, so the password is biggreen, BINGGREEN. Now I want to go into this directory cd opt/docker. Oh, okay, did not provide the initial backslash. Now I want to touch a docker file. Now I want to change contents of this file. I have my code. Okay, oops. Let me get it from my clipboard. This is the one. Okay, now what I'm going to make the changes, I'm going to I made the e to I change in the previous section. Now mind, it is supposed to be minus e there, but yeah, right now I want minus I only, so I'll let it be. Also there it is now saying port 8087, so I'll have to change it to 8087. So let me change everything to 8087 7, and here also 87 7, and here also 8087. I guess it is all good now, and I'll save it. And now I'll just, because I'm in the exact location, I will run docker build image with the tag of Apache APACHE 2. From where? From the current directory. That's why there is a dot. Let's see. Okay, I just want to see if the minus I flag will work. I guess it worked. Cool. So it built it. Let's see. Docker images. See, there's this Apache 2 one. Let's check. I guess it should work because we exposed it on the correct port as well. The mistake I could have made is not change the port, because yeah, every time KodeKloud runs a lab, it changes a few details. Like it changed the port and the app server, I guess. Yeah. Oh, so I did it, and I'll share the code of this Docker file in the description of this video. Thank you. See you in the next one. Bye bye.